The JP, the JP Show.
What's going on, guys? It's your man JP from the JP Show. We are back. That's right. We are back with a brand new episode. This is season 3, episode 12 of the JP Show. Wow, it's so crazy how these episodes are just flying by. Listen, I'm on season 3 already. It seems like I had just started this show, with season 1. But we're here, season 3, episode 12. Listen, guys, you know how I like to start the show. I just like to give thanks to the audience for participating, engaging, viewing, sharing, liking the show. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Listen, the show is nothing without you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm nothing without you guys, so I just want to give thanks to you guys for helping me out with this show and for participating and believing in the JP Show. I really do appreciate that. So listen, guys, we got a great show for you guys today. I got a couple of things that I want to get off my chest. But, I want to tell the audience, for my new subscribers that's just coming on, just finding out about the JP Show, I want to tell you guys that this is a condensed show that I do when I'm by myself. When it's just me, it's a small version of the real JP Show. So the real JP Show is get it off your chest, read my profile, and the topic of the day. But that's when I have guests on. But when it's only me by myself, I do a condensed version, which is basically just get it off your chest, JP. Because I like to rant and I like to get things off my chest. So it's just a small version of just get it off your chest. But today I got a couple of things I want to get off my chest, if you know what I mean. Listen, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the show. You know what I'm saying? Listen, get it off your chest, JP. Get it off your chest, JP. Get it off your chest. Let's go, baby. Listen. BIGGE'S, no info for the DEA. Federal agents mad cause I'm flagrant. Tap my cell in the phone in the Yes, that's right. Listen, we got Biggie, B.I.G., my man Biggs, his daughter. We got a story today about his daughter. Let me really get into it. Let me read you, a little bit about what this says. So it says, the notorious B.I.G.'s daughter, Tiana Wallace, puts up her $1.5 million Brooklyn home to bond out her boyfriend in a hit-and-run case. So listen, guys, you know that this is a relationship show. This is a dating show. We talk about relationships and marriages and dating, and this fits right up our wheelbarrow of what we want to discuss when we're talking about relationships or whatever. So let me just read you a little bit of this story or what it says, okay? So it says, according to the New York Post, Wallace Bay Tyshawn Baldwin fled the cops on August 10th after a traffic stop where he ran into a group of pedestrians. Injured were three people, including a mother and her toddler. He surrendered 6 days later. 28-year-old Baldwin was held on a $1 million bond, but was bailed out after Wallace put up her $1.5 Brooklyn home to secure the bond. Listen, I love my ladies. But it really bothers me that women, and this goes for women in general, and I'm not really talking so much about Tiana Wallace, Biggie's daughter, but this goes for women in general. You know what I'm saying? I love my women. I really do. But I hate the fact that women invest themselves so much into men. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind. This is the thing. Listen. Like, I don't mind if you get in trouble, whatever the case is, and you need my help, I no bet. But when you do stupid things, that's where the problem lies for me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of times with women, they invest themselves and they help their boyfriend or their husband out with stupid things that the boyfriend or the husband or whoever they're dating shouldn't be getting themselves into. The story says that the cops pulled him over. You know what I'm saying? He was driving a Hellcat, a Dodge Hellcat, really fast car. He was speeding. The cops pulled him over. So when the cops pulled him over, they asked him for, you know how they do, what they ask you for, guys, license, registration, you know what I mean, the whole nine, insurance, license, registration, insurance. They asked him for this. The cop went back to the car and he ran this information. He seen that this guy's license was suspended or whatever the case is. The cops go back to the car to ask the guy to step out the car. This is Tayana's boyfriend, asking him to step out the car. When the cop asks him to step out the car, then Tayana's boyfriend is going to pull the hell off and speed the hell off. And then that's how he injured some people or whatever the case is. Look, that's stupid to me. That's ridiculous. You don't need to do that. For my ladies, listen, let me ask you a question. How many times in your life have you seen a man bail a woman out of jail? I'll wait. Come on, give it to me. Really, give it to me. I'll wait. Yeah, I have in my life. Think about this, ladies. Think about this, men. In my lifetime, I've never in my life heard of a man going down to bail out his woman out of prison, or let me not say prison, out of jail, or his girlfriend out of jail. I've never heard it. Since I've been a little freaking boy, I've heard of women putting up their houses, putting up their homes, going, you know what I mean, getting bail bonds, doing all these different things to get their little stupid ass boyfriends out of prison, out of jail. But the boyfriend doesn't help the woman out. The man don't help the woman out. He does nothing. And he does stupid things. Why would you run? Let me ask you a question. The cops pull you over. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Listen, this is the thing. The cop don't know. You yourself, you already know that the cops is going to ask you to step out of the car once he runs your ID. It would make more sense that once he runs your ID and once he says to you, can you please step out of the car? You already know what that's about. Your license is suspended. So just get out the car. They're probably only going to do is take you down to jail. They're going to give you you're driving with no license. You got to go see the judge. The judge going to hand you a fine or some shit like that. You spend a couple of days in jail or whatever. You know what I mean? And then after that, you know, you good. You get your license back going or whatever the case is and you good. But now, you risk your girl not having her home anymore. She put up her 1.5, and I know they got a baby. This is the thing, guys. I don't know if I told you the whole story, but they got a baby together, and I get it. But they're not married. You know what I'm saying? You put your home up, a $1.5 million Brooklyn home, you know what I'm saying, to bail this goofball out of jail. And I'm wondering, has he did anything for her? Like, has he pulled her out of any type of situations or whatever the case is? Like, what? Like, for the ladies, listen, I always tell y'all this. It's okay to invest yourself in your man, but you got to make sure that you got a man that's productive. You got a man that's doing the right thing. You got a man that's not showboating and floating around and thinking he's the man. He's driving a Hellcat. I don't know if you guys know what a Hellcat is, but it's a really, really fast car. You know, it's made by Dodge. He's driving a Hellcat in the city limits of Brooklyn, and he's speeding. Come on, man. Like, come on. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, for the ladies, for my ladies in league, invest yourself in men that's doing something with their lives. Invest yourself in men that have a brain. Invest yourself in men that's going somewhere in life that knows what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, has a game plan, has a plan. Listen, you already know he don't got a plan because he driving around in a Hellcat in Brooklyn. Like, why would you do that? There's no need for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brooklyn, New York City is so congested in the first place. You don't... A Hellcat? Listen, I can see if you was in Miami, if you was in Florida, you got to air that baby out. You know what I'm saying? You got to put that thing on the highway, but you don't do that when your license is suspended. But you got to put that thing on the highway. You got to air that thing out. We're talking about Brooklyn. Congested Brooklyn. Small blocks, you go, and then you got to stop. You go, and then you got to stop. You go, and then you got to stop. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? So for my ladies, this is so important that, like, for me, like, I'm tired of my women putting up their houses. I'm tired of my women putting up their money. I'm tired of my women gotta go through all these type of situations with these fucking dumbass dudes. I'm tired of it, yo. Like, listen, I'm speaking for the women right now, you heard? I'm speaking for my ladies right now. This is getting sickening. I've seen it my whole life. I've seen it my whole freaking life. Women doing these things for men, helping these men out, taking these men from the mud and bringing them all the way up just for men to just dump them down again. Like, I've seen it my whole life. I've seen women since I was a freaking little kid help men get out of prison, help, put their houses up, do all these stuff. I've seen it so many times. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. For the ladies, you may not be tired of the ladies, but I am sick of this shit. For my ladies, stand your ground. You know how they say, stand your fucking ground, man. Like, yo, you doing stupid shit, if you doing stupid things, I ain't got love for you. I'm not helping you out. Listen, she got a daughter. A lot of these women out here that's going beyond the measurement to help these dudes out. They got family, they got kids, listen, get yourself for one time. For all y'all dudes out there that's doing stupid stuff, that's robbing, that's killing, you know what I'm saying, that's driving a Hellcat 100 miles per hour in a Brooklyn zone. For all y'all dudes that's doing all this stupid stuff, listen, figure it out, okay? Go to jail and figure it out. Yo, listen, like I said, guys, I got more and I got more and I got more in store, you heard? Listen, I don't know if you guys ever had a Vita Coco, but and they not sponsoring this, they not giving me no money for this or whatever. But this right here, coconut water, this will hydrate you and give you major energy, alright? Oh, wow. Oh, baby, yeah. Woo, I feel good. Okay, so what's the next topic? Let's see what the next topic is for today. All right, so next topic for today. Oh, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm not going to spend, because I got to get to my last topic. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but there's a video going around about a woman having sex on a bamboo stick with locals. So let me break this down for you guys real quick. There's a video going around on social media. Looks like a U.S. woman. Looks like she's on vacation. This is a U.S. woman. Seems to be a U.S. woman. I would pretty much 100% guarantee that this is a woman from the U.S. She's on vacation. And she's on a bamboo stick. Look like she's in some water or whatever. And there's a guy, looks like he's a local. And I don't know for sure, but I'm just going to say they're in Jamaica. It seems reasonable that they're in Jamaica, okay? So she's in the water somehow. She's laying on bamboo sticks, right? let me say this. I was going to post a picture or whatever, but it may be a little bit graphic, even though, YouTube and Instagram, they could be a bit sensitive. I would love to post a picture so you guys can, not the video, just a picture so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. But just use your imagination. They're in Jamaica. She's on bamboo sticks. And the guy is between her legs. He has his penis out. And he's basically putting his penis inside of her. Now, she does say, mister, not inside, but that's after he already went inside of her, you know what I'm saying? So he's taking his penis and he's just rubbing it on her clit or whatever the case is. So this video is going around. It's hopping around. It's hot. It's like hot potatoes. It's just hopping around. So I'm looking at the video. Listen, first of all, for the ladies, I had a video. I did a show maybe last year where I talked about, for my ladies, women, they like to follow us all over the place. Like, we guys been going to DR, so they want to follow us to DR, whatever. And so I made a video about, if you're going to follow us to DR, make sure you're not going to DR and just, you know, being bland and sitting on the beach and not doing nothing. Like, do what the dudes do. Like, have sex and do, you know, do all the entertainment things that the guys do. Like, live your life. But I didn't say live your life like this. Like, come on now. Like, if you're gonna have sex, like, use protection. You know what I'm saying? And if you are in a relationship and your boyfriend is back home, you may not want to be doing these things because people are recording you guys now. So when y'all go on a vacation and y'all, listen, you don't know how many videos I've seen from Jamaica this summer alone, just this summer alone, of people that's recording other people doing crazy stuff in Jamaica. So, for my ladies, protect yourself. This is not a game. This is not a joke. You don't know this man from Adam and Eve. And I know a lot of dudes be going to DR and they be smashing these girls in DR, Colombia, or whatever the case is, and they don't be wearing no rubbers either. Y'all need to protect yourself too. And another thing for the guys, y'all going to DR and y'all having sex with all these girls and y'all coming back home telling all the homies that that's your girlfriend. That's not your girlfriend, okay? That's everybody's girlfriend. But outside of that, back to the ladies. You gotta use protection. I ain't trying to tell you what to do with your vagina. Listen, your vagina is your vagina. You do whatever you want to do with your vagina. That's all yours. But make sure you use protection. Another thing is that you're having sex on bamboo sticks. You're having sex on bamboo sticks in the water, some dirty water in Jamaica. Like, if anything, at least get a hotel room or something. I know, listen, it's a lot of women. I tell dudes this all the time. There's a lot of horny women that's out here that's not being pleasured, that's not being satisfied. And I understand you gotta do what you gotta do, but you gotta do it safe, ladies. You have to do it safely. You cannot be going to different countries having sex with dudes you don't. Listen, she didn't even know the man's name. In the video, she said, Mr. I told you, not in, Mr. Listen, you don't need. And then there's a lady in the background saying, well, why don't you just get a bag? I guess it's one of her friends that's recording. And she says, well, why don't you just get a bag and put over his penis so he could go in? A bag? Just a bag that's laying around somewhere? Where the hell he gonna get a bag from? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you, they're in the water somewhere. Why don't you just get a bag? Where'd he get a bag from where? And just put a dirty bag on his penis? And then put that dirty bag inside of a woman? Come on, man. Like, listen. She's ratchet. Her friend that was recording, or whoever that was recording the video, is ratchet. The dude is literally going inside of her like, yo, you gotta see this video. I can't send you the video, but if you can find the video of the girl on bamboo sticks in dirty water, you know, having sex with a Jamaican guy, look like a Jamaican guy, then find that video somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going around. But listen, so just be safe, ladies. Whatever you do, please, 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 be safe when you're going out of the country, even when you're in the country, but be safe when you're going out. Because listen, what if she have a baby with this dude? She don't even know this guy. What if they having sex and he inject himself and he, you know what I mean, he do his thing inside of her? She don't even know him. She doesn't even know him. What if he give her STD? This is probably not the only. Listen, they got, you know, these guys out there in Jamaica and they're massaging women on. This is not probably the only girl he's probably had sex with. What if he give her STD? Come on, ladies. Be safe, ladies. Be safe. Use your brain. Listen, I know y'all horny. Listen, everybody out here is horny. I know y'all horny. It's summertime. You want to get it on. Wintertime is right around the corner. But be safe, man. STDs, pregnancy, that shit is real. You heard? Alright, so let's move on. Okay, so, where we gonna go with this next? Oh, you know where we going with this next? You guys gonna love this. Where we going with this next is, alright, so this is what we gonna do for you guys. I got a treat. Let's go! Alright, listen guys, I got a treat for you guys today. So we gonna break down, I seen this online, the picture should be up already. I seen this online and it says, the 10 dick suck commandments. That's right, the 10 dick suck commandments. Now, right now, I'm thinking about, in my mind, because I haven't put the picture up yet. Like, the picture's up, you guys can see the picture right now, but in real time, the picture's not up yet. So, I'm thinking about, should I put the picture up with the woman's face or not the face? Because, you know, it's tricky out here. I want to put the whole picture up with the girl's face, but it bothers me sometimes when you do certain things and, you know, because, you know, on these social media platforms, they flag you for stuff all the time, man. It's like, yo, I'm a content creator. This is what I do. Like, how you going to, you know, flag me for this type of stuff? I got it off of social media. I got it off the internet. So how are you flagging me? I get in trouble all the time on Facebook. Let me just stop real quick and say, I get in trouble all the time with Facebook. They are just all over me. I'm like, yo, how are you flagging me for this when I got it off of Facebook? I don't get it. But whatever. All right. So, the 10 dick suck commandments. Number 1, no teeth. For my ladies, come on, you already know this. This is like child's play. No teeth, okay? That is very, very important. Listen, we are very sensitive down there. So if you going down there acting like you eating collard greens, it's not going to Listen, it's not going to work. You leave your Sunday dinner for Sunday dinner. When you dealing with me and my sausage, I don't need no collard greens you chopping down or nah. I'm good, okay? No, for my ladies, no teeth. No teeth, all right? Number 2, plenty of spit. Yes, keep the thing moisturized. When you're dealing with the penis and, you know what I'm saying, like you giving head and you're doing your thing, keep it moisturized, all right? That's very, very, very important because that's going to help in the long run whenever it's time for me to do my thing, you know what I mean? That's going to help. Moisturize that thing, you know what I mean? All right, number 3, this is a major key. This is a major, major, major key. Plenty of tongue. Listen, if you want to know how to make a brother go, woo, go crazy, listen, the tongue work. Listen, your tongue work gotta be like your footwork. You know how act like you Snoop Dogg when he crip walking, do that with your tongue. Go tongue walking, all right? Tongue walk. Go tongue walk. Yeah. Listen, plenty of tongue. Major key. Major key. Listen, I've been with some women and, you know, they put it in and they just do some, you know what I mean, like they eating a hot dog, just like, yo, listen, you're not eating a hot dog, okay? Like, work it, all right? So, let's get to number 4. All right, so number 4 says, don't just suck the dick, make love to the dick. And listen, that's a major key. But there's some factors to that. I feel like there's some factors to that. If this is just like a one-night stand or whatever the case is, y'all ain't really, you know what I mean, y'all together, but y'all ain't really like that, you ain't got to do all that. But if this is your man or whatever the case is, that's a major key. Don't just suck the D, make love to the D. That's a major, major key. All right, where we at now? Number 5, can't forget the balls. That's another. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all a secret. When I was younger, when I was a kid, I wasn't really too keen on the ball situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep this as clean as possible. I wasn't really too keen on, you know what I mean, the ball situation. So it really wasn't my thing. And the first time a female really did that to me, it was like, trying to make sure everything cool. The first time a female did that to me, I was like, it was uncomfortable. Honestly, it was uncomfortable. But that was when I was younger. But now I'm older. Listen, major key. If you don't do that, I ain't really calling you back. We ain't really got nothing to talk about, to be honest with you. So you gotta make sure that you hit the balls, and that's a major key. A lot of times, I found out a lot of times in sex, as you continue to grow as maturity as an adult, you start liking more and more things. When I was younger, I didn't like that. It was a turn off for me. But as I got older, yeah, I like it. All right, number 6. Twirl that head with the tongue. Yeah, I think that's similar to number 4, I think, or whatever. Number 3, plenty of tongue. So we can move past that. Number 7, grind the dick like a pepper. Grind the dick like a pepper while sucking it. The one thing I would say about that, I don't know whoever made this, where they're from, but up here we call that double twist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make sure that you double twist. You know what I mean? So for the ladies, make sure that, and while you double twisting it, make sure that you hit in the head as well. So double twist and hit the head. You know what I'm saying? So that's another major key. You know what I'm saying? Because when you hit the double twist on it, just like they said, like a salt shake, like a pepper shake or whatever. When you hit that double twist, please, man, please listen. All right, where we at now? Number 7, number 8. Moan while you sucking the D. That's always been a major key. Like, even in sex, that's a major key. If you would not do, listen, I don't know about the ladies, and the next time I'm gonna do this again, the next time I'm gonna have a woman on, but a lot of times with men, and we talk about this sometimes in conversations with men, is that we may have sex with a woman and then she don't do no moaning. And listen, that's the worst. I'm gonna tell you, for all y'all women out there, if you listening to the JP show right now, all y'all women that just lay there, you know what I'm saying, they just lay there and they don't moan, that shit, you know what that shit look like to me? It look like, you know, like when somebody passed away, when somebody get murdered or something, and the police officer, he put the chalk around the body. Like, that's how they be laying there, and they don't be moaning or nothing. Listen, that's a turn off. For a lot of ladies, the guy is already inside of you, so he gonna finish it off. But it be like a turn off. When you don't give him no moan sensation, listen, when that moan hit, whoo, major key. All right, so number 9. Give eye contact. This is kind of like a preference thing. Some dudes want eye contact, some dudes don't. I don't know. For me, I'm not sure if I'm really care about eye contact like that. It's not really, you could do it and it's okay. If you don't do it, it don't really matter to me either. But some dudes like eye contact. And number 10, when he comes, swallow. Listen, that's a major factor in the whole scheme of giving head, the 10 dick suck commandments. That's the big focus of all of this. Make sure something comes out of that head, you heard? I love it. Listen, I got a couple of things I want to add to this list, right? So the one thing I want to say is, so we're going to say number 11, or I'm just going to put some add-ons. Make sure your hands is not ashy. Make sure your hands is not, cracking. Make sure you don't have hard hands. Alright? So that's a major key too, because I had one female one time and she touched me in that area with her hands, and literally she cut my whole, remember how Lisa Bonet cut John Bonet? She cut my whole joint. I had to literally go to the doctor to get my joint stitched back up. She cut me down there. I was like, oh my, her hands was callous, and her hands was so hard. I think she was like a construction worker or something like that, like her hands. So make sure, ladies, when you're going down there with your hands and you touching, because a lot of times women, they be touching and they be grabbing it or whatever, and their hands be so hard and they be callous and they be hurting. I'm like, you don't know how many times, like just in pain. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I remember as a younger guy, I'd be in pain and I wouldn't really say nothing. I'd be just like, and she like, oh, are you okay? That feels good. I'm like, oh my gosh. All right, so another thing is, listen, everybody talks about, a lot of times, I hear a lot about, gagging or putting the whole thing in your mouth. For some people, that's not really a thing. You know what I mean? You trying to gag. You can't, the one thing I want to tell for the women, you can't treat every D the same. All right? So some dudes may like for you to gag and put the whole thing in your mouth and all that, dude. And some dudes may not. Some dudes may like sensitivity, for you to slow stroke it or whatever the case is, for you to take your time. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find out what your dude is all about and then take it from there. Don't think every dude is the same. Because you have one dude and he like when you gagged and all that type of stuff, another dude, that might be a turn off. Yo, this is JP Show. I love you guys. Listen, shout out to Africa. I'll see you on the next show, yo.